Good morning, guys. It is me, Clarissica, here on Klarissicasays, where Clarissica says it all, and that's how I feel. Okay, first and foremost, right now it's quiet, but I have two new puppies, and so if you guys hear barking noise, just please let's pay attention to this video and ignore it because we need to talk about this, okay? I didn't want to do like a screen record and all that stuff, so I'm going to be pulling up articles to talk about this R. Kelly sentencing. For those of you that do not know, R. Kelly was officially sentenced to 30 years in prison. 30 years in prison. He's not getting out till he's 85. And yo, I've seen comments like, if you really believe you can fly, you should go ahead and try to do it now. Y'all don't know? I believe I can fly. You know what I mean? They have been coming with the jokes. I might add some jokes to this video, or like, well, I should say jokes. I add some comments that I have seen regarding the situation in this video, depending on if it really works or not, because I'm used to doing my screen sharing and having my little video at the top and then doing articles. However, at this moment, I'm going to figure out and see if it will allow me to look at other channels while I'm posting it. If not, we could do a video later, or I'll post like some screenshots in the community tab. So if you're not following me or subscribed to me here, please make sure you subscribe, like, and share. Leave your comments down below about how you feel about the whole situation. And check out the community tab because I do post on there, y'all. Like, I don't think y'all know that, but I do post on my community tab. And so if I can't include that stuff into this video, best believe you will see me included on my community tab. And so um, I just wanted to give you guys that brief synopsis. We're going to go ahead and to look into some articles about what's going on right now. About what's going on right now with this whole situation. Okay, okay. So let's get into it. Okay, so R. Kelly, the American singer, was sentenced to 30 years in prison for sex trafficking and racketeering. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what it says. Okay, so a federal judge sentenced singer and convicted sexual predator R. Kelly to 30 years in prison Wednesday. Okay. Kelly was convinced last September of racketeering. Oh, sorry, I said convinced. Convicted. He knew he was doing. He ain't got convinced of anything, y'all. He was convicted last September of racketeering and violating the Mann Act, a sex trafficking law, including having sex with underage girls. He could have faced up to life in prison, whereas right now he's facing 30 years. Kelly declined to make a statement during the hearing on Wednesday outside the courthouse. Jennifer John, a lawyer for Kelly, said his lawyers advised him not to make a statement because he still has pending cases. She said he will make a statement eventually. I'm pretty sure once everything is settled and complete, that's when he will move forward. They have a picture here of how he looks, and when I tell you, like, it's just weird to me to see R. Kelly like so old. Like, I have to catch the understanding that like time passes every single day. That's why I tell y'all on my motivational Wednesday videos. Oh, I'm sorry, motivational Wednesday. Motivational Monday videos. If you don't know, I do motivational Mondays every Monday, most Mondays, where I'm telling you guys, advice, upliftment, just information that I feel like we need to talk about that can keep us along our journey and help us along our path of life. And so when I tell y'all that time is passing and time is of the essence, y'all need to do things now. Do not wait until later. Do things now. And so you're looking at R. Kelly right now. I'm like, dang, I remember back in the old days, I was in elementary school. I believe I can fly. I remember y'all can't tell me y'all remember the saga he had. What was the saga called? It goes, and then he had like a whole bunch of songs. He had a whole bunch of songs that he made into a whole story regarding this one song that he made. And it's just like, I can't think of the name. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Leave it in the comments down below. This time if y'all engage with me. If y'all can put down below what the song is and then like the saga of the story, like the stories that he showed through music, through songs, after that major song, that one song where he had got caught cheating, and then like it was a midget, and then it was like at the club. It was like 22 or 24, like of those continuous songs. I cannot think of the first one. It's been so long. But y'all know. So leave it in the comments down below. And I hope he's going to prison that like that kind of stuff don't like get erased from the web, because he did make some good music and he did leave some good imprints on the world. Nobody's perfect, and he liked underage women. It's just a fact. Y'all know who he was married to before she died. So, like, let's just be real about the situation. He's been doing this. He's been doing this for years. And even the whole situation with his past wife, and she was living with him, the family allowed the little girl to live with him. So I don't understand. Like, whatever. So Mr. R. Kelly is fine. A lawyer for Kelly told the reporters outside the courthouse after the sentencing. We believe that his enterprise was overcharged. Okay. Just so you know, the point of me saying that he looks old now. I'm thinking about how time is progressing. So don't let time pass you, because no matter, and you know the thing, no matter what you do, just because you don't get in trouble for it now does not mean you won't be held accountable for it in the future. So be careful what you do. U.S. Attorney Breon Peace, who prosecuted the case, called Kelly a predator and said that the outcome is significant. Peace said justice was finally achieved, speaking outside the courthouse. Okay. Definitely think it's cool that somebody with the name Peace is an attorney. I can also see somebody named Peace being like a judge too, like, because justice and peace. Okay. He continued committing his crimes for almost 30 years until today. Right. Peace and Steve Francis, acting executive associate director of U.S. Homeland Security investigations, attributed the outcome to the bravery of victims who did come forward. The man is a prolific serial predator, Francis said. Today's sentence is a victory that belongs to the brave victims that came forward. Just to go ahead and do a little side note, this first thing in the morning, so I'm still getting my bearings together. So if I trip on a couple of words, bear with me. He later added, money, power, and fame will not buy you immunity in the United States, because in some cases, in some places in the world, it does. Like a lot of foreign locations, a lot of Hispanic locations, they do that. Money and power can get you out of most things. And it's just the truth about it. And a lot of Caribbean locations too. And just other places around the world. A lot of places around the world. And honestly, let's be honest, here in America as well. Okay. Just a side note. There are so many politicians, judges, U.S. attorneys, celebrities, high influential humans, role models that are in the limelight and in the millionaire, billionaire fame, and in the backgrounds making this kind of money, that are doing the same thing. And it's like, if R. Kelly's been in sentence, I really genuinely believe they need to go out for everybody else too. And so I don't know about 100%. I want him to, of course, get punished for what he deserved, but I don't feel like it's fair that there's so many people that's still not getting what they deserve. I feel like if you're going to punish one, punish them all. Let's not pick and choose who gets to go to prison, who gets to get this, humiliation. At the end of the day, he's still a human. At the end of the day, he's still, let's be honest. So I stick behind my people. Wrong and right. He's wrong, just so you know. But I'm just saying, there are other people in this world that also should be in this predicament. That's all that I'm saying. I'm not saying that he shouldn't be going to prison. Yes, he deserves to go. But I'm saying that everybody should be held accountable. Let's not pick and choose who we hold accountable. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Lizette Martinez, one of Kelly's accusers, was a 17-year-old singer who she met Kelly and reacted to his sentencing. Honestly, I cried. I just never thought that anyone was really going to care for us in our stories. It took so long, like 30 years he's been doing it, and I just felt lighter. Actually, I felt a lot lighter. And I can understand that. She's going through a lot. And that's a lot. In this industry, or in the music industry, entertainment industry, they do use you, and they people will use you if you allow them to do so. And R. Kelly theme was to target the young women, because, and let's be honest, in the music industry, you go in it young, and that's how your career really blows up. There are people that go into music careers at a latter age than like their teens, but it is harder. Okay, and so if you start young, you progress faster. And so, in a lot of cases, people targeted young. I was able to tell him exactly what he did to me and tell the judge and to be heard and listened is the right sentencing for him. I agree. I don't think he deserves life, so I do think he deserves what he deserved, what he's getting. Attorney Gloria Alred, who represented victims in the case, called Kelly a skilled sexual predator. Yes, because he's a mental predator. He basically mentally manipulated them into doing what he wanted them to do based off of the fear of them, or I should let me finish my sentence. The fear of them not succeeding in their career, or the fear of him not helping them all the way with his career, or him basically drawing them in to say, the more you do for me, the more I do for you, the more I like you, the more you will get known, the more, relationship we have, the higher, I can help you in your career. They are relieved that he has been sent to prison for approximately 3 years because while he is in prison, he will not be able to make any or have any sexual victims at that during the duration of that time. His defense team asked for less than 14 years in prison, citing Kelly's traumatic childhood. During his trial, nearly 4 dozen witnesses testified for the prosecution, alleging that he preyed upon children and women for his sexual gratification, which he did. He was also convicted in a bribery scheme. See, told you bribing, involving a public official to get a fake ID for later singer Aaliyah. Y'all told you his wife. Rock the boat, rock the boat. Let's be honest. He was old married to a 15-year-old when he was 27. He's been doing this. This is not new. Okay. So yeah, Kelly believed Aaliyah was pregnant at the time, and prosecutors wrote in a sentencing memo. So we will never know if Aaliyah was pregnant or not because they never told us in the autopsy report. And if they did, they definitely kept up the rats. Kelly produced Aaliyah's debut album titled Age Nothing But a Number. She was in love with R. Kelly. She died in a plane crash in 2001 at 22. But, she was with him before she was 22. Kelly relied upon his fame, money, and popularity as an R&B recording star and used the large network of people his status afforded him. Okay, including his business managers, security guards, and bouncers, running lawyers, accountants, and assistants to both carrying out and conceal his crimes. Prosecutors said he continued this crime and avoided punishment for them for almost 30 years and must now be held to account. Okay, and so that's basically the end of this article. That's basically the summing up. It's from ABC News, and the writer or writers are Aaron Katursky, Teddy Grant, and Nadine L. Baub. Okay, and this is written on June 29th, 2022 at 8:43 p.m. Today is 6:30 the next day, and we are doing it. Today is Thursday, actually. This happened on Wednesday. And so, y'all, just to sum it up, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys my full opinion on this. Because I already been giving my opinion while I've been talking because I'm like, I got to make sure y'all know how I feel. Y'all, he definitely deserves to get sentenced. What he was doing and what he has been doing is not acceptable. There are a lot of people in this industry that are also doing the same thing, though. No matter the color, no matter the race, no matter the background, what I'm saying is there are people in this industry, especially the entertainment industry, that's doing the same thing. This, I don't want to get demonetized, but Disney has been doing stuff like this to kids. It may not be direct producers, direct artists, direct people, but has been doing this to these kids. And these kids, these teenagers and children and adults that go from 18 to 19 to 2021 that play roles into Disney will account for them going through situations. Miley Cyrus, China McClain, Orlando Brown, Raven Simone, like all of those, Hillary Duff, Hillary McGuire. That was the TV show. Hillary Duff. Just countless of young actors and actresses that have been within sector have talked about things that have gone through. Now, it may not be directly, but the corporation and people within the corporation, you know, have allowed things to happen. And you know, kind of like not like ceremonies, but kind of like progression. And so sometimes you gotta do certain things to move up in your career. And especially the music industry, they do have these kind of things where you have to do certain things to move up in your career. Certain rituals, similar how you do manifestation rituals, they do their own kind of rituals. And you will see like people like Young Thug come out with dresses and artists like that you will never be like, what? Yeah, that's something that they're doing to progress their career, get the fame, get the attention, which then progresses their career to the next level. So people do these things, and these kids that are involved with this adult type community also have their own things that they have to do subconsciously and consciously they agree to and didn't agree to do throughout their careers. The entertainment business is something that is very, very corrupted. Okay, and and it's just something that I feel like should be held accountable to a big standard. Get those executive producers up there that are allowing these things, that are convincing people to do these things. Like, what about them coming down to R.Kelly's level and getting imprisoned? That's what I want to see. Okay, it may never happen because again, they say that money and fame does not protect you. In a way, it does. It did for him for 30 years. That's what I just said. All that happened is that everybody came against him and they actually formulated a case. People will not go against these high executives because there's so many people that rely on these high executives to keep their money flow, keep their businesses coming, keep these networks and these cable companies and everything else. And it's like a trickle down effect that if one person drops, everything will go. So they are protected by money and fame. Okay, I just feel like if you're gonna do it, do it. Everybody should be held accountable. What he did was wrong, but we already knew what was going on since Aaliyah. Okay, they were together from when she was 15. That's why Asian Never came out. Okay, and they ended up getting married. They ended up being together 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 7 whole years. And you know, maybe if she was still alive, this would not have been a conversation because he was genuinely in love with that woman. Let's just be real. He was in love with that woman. And I'm not saying it was right. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying he was in love with this woman. So even if she would have turned 18, I would have still said that he was messing with this girl since she was 15. But it became legal because, you know, she was over the age of 18, which technically legal age as an adult. So you were for 18, 19, 20, that's 4 years, 5 years. It's still early, y'all. That she was an adult while he was with her, while she was alive. And just to put out there, rest in peace, girl. Rest in peace, girl. She will always be loved, okay? So yeah, that's like a left eye. Always will be loved. Okay. Anyways, y'all, Tupac always will be loved. Biggie always will be loved. Okay. Y'all, I feel indifferent. Like I'm not sad at all. To be honest, I'm not. This is not a sad video to me. I'm not sad that he is going to prison. Nope. But I do want to make sure that I tell y'all my side, and I did. So if this video didn't give you everything that you wanted to know about this case, please let me know what more you want in the comments down below. Leave your questions and comments down below, and I'll be sure to give you guys more information, okay, in the near future as things come on. Because as of right now, he still has other cases that are pending. So if anything else comes out about him, I will do a recap on the new information. And yeah, with that being said, y'all, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. I'm about to go ahead and get my water and my business. It's 30 years too late. Um, hmm. I don't think he should get life. He's gonna be 85. This is the thing. If he was younger, I don't think 30 years is too late just because of his age. If he was younger, I would say yes. But being that he's going to be almost 90, 85, 86 years old when he gets out of prison, unless they do the whole good behavior and he gets out of like 15, 16 years instead of 30 years. But if he does do the whole 30-year sentence, then yes, I do think that 30 years would probably be too light because you need to be charged for this. For the duration of time frame that you've been doing this, you should be punished for that time frame. And that's why he got 30 years because it's been 30 years since he's been doing the manipulation And since he's been, you know, holding this against these little girls and young women's heads to trying to like further their career. And so since he's been doing this shenanigans, it's been 30 years. I feel like 30 years is adequate. Okay, do you think he can be rehabilitated sooner if at all? I don't know if rehabilitation is really something people can do. Personally, I believe people don't need rehabilitation. I told y'all early. People do not need rehabilitation. I genuinely believe that. I believe that it takes the person to want to be different. If you can go to rehab all day, a 30-day rehab as alcoholic and pretend, not I should say pretend, but go with the flow, don't drink alcohol, understand what's the expectations of you, and do what you're supposed to do to oh I didn't do that. Do what you're supposed to do to follow the steps of the program. And then as soon as you come out, you're back to the drama. You're back to the shits. You understand what I'm saying? So when it comes down to somebody being really rehabilitated, it will take that person to want to be the change. This man could have been stopped. Once Aaliyah died, he could have left that then and there. He did find somebody that he, was trying to use as like what's the word I'm looking for? Like a replacement of Aaliyah. And that's where all this started. But he should let that be what that be. He should have known, she ended up passing. That was his chance to like move on from this. And this would not be a situation, let's be real. But he didn't. He said, okay, this is what happened with her. I'll have to make money off of her. Let me continue doing this because I still need to live. And this is what has been paying my bills. And that's what he's been doing with these other women. He's been using these other women, these younger women, to get his career and his finances and his money and his everything, his empire based off of these young adults. And the other thing is, a lot of these parents knew, like, let's not be fake about this. Like, these parents knew what was going on. That's what that gets me, though. These parents knew what was going on. They allow these things to happen. They allow these things to happen. That bothers me so much. Your daughter is going through these things, and you don't really do much to the end, until the end to really, not all of them, but like most of them. Come on now. So to answer your question, 30 years, I don't feel like it's too light because he's going to be old as hell when he gets out if he does a full sentence. I do think he could be rehabilitated if he wanted to, if he wants to. I do think him being in prison is going to rehabilitate his ass real quick. He's gonna because he's not gonna want to be in jail. He doesn't want to be there. He's gonna say, you know what? I'm good. I'm great. I'm gravy. Let me get myself together. Try to get a good sentence, recall and get a 15-year cut, a 16-year served sentence, and let me go live my old life in my mansion and let me mind my business because all that stuff I did when I was young, I can't do while I'm old. And let's go there. But there are a lot of old that are out there doing this to this day till they die. They go to other countries, like all these other Hispanic countries, Colombia, Mexico, and find these young women, Dominican Republic, and find these young women that need money for their family in China, Japan, Tokyo. They go these other places and they do that kind of stuff. These old men. Okay, so I personally believe that R.Kelly will learn his lesson. I have hope and faith that he will. I don't know for a fact that will happen, but I do think that this will be his lesson. He'll leave it alone once everything is done and said. That's super crazy, but it's like that in most cases, the knowledge of the parents. Exactly. And some parents want to deny that they didn't know. Okay, sure. And just to put it out there, shout out No Justice 5. One piece. Shout out to you. I appreciate you joining us today on this live. This is a live. It's gonna post this a video, but shout out to you. Like I always tell you, if I see you on the comments, I always will support and shout out. So if you are not following that channel, please make sure you subscribe to his channel as well, or her channel. I think it's a he. Subscribe to their channel as well, so that you show your support. I will try to pull their URL link and put it down in my comment section, in my description box. So therefore you will see them. You can go ahead and click their link and subscribe. Okay. But yeah, y'all, that's the end of this video. I genuinely appreciate y'all because I know when y'all see this video, it's going to be after the fact. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Leave your comments in the section down below. I'm here to answer them. Like I said, I'll do a separate video on them. And yeah, engagement is definitely key per always. So make sure you're staying tuned to my channel. I told y'all I do videos weekly. Nah, it used to be an everyday situation, but lately it's been like every 3 days, every other day. So just, you got to be active. If you subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, because if you don't, you're going to miss it. And YouTube do not automatically put out the video to everybody. I have like over 2,000 subscribers, so it may be 30 minutes into my video when you're just now seeing a notification. I don't know why. I think there should be like a mass boom. Somebody's on. But if you're not with your notification bell on, you won't see it and you will miss it. So please make sure you do so by subscribing and hitting that little bell. It goes ding-a-ling, and hit the notification so that you are aware of when I post my videos. And with that being said, y'all, I love y'all so very much. Shout out to my OG subscribers. We are on the road to 3K. Let's get there. Share my content. Share my links to people. It's really easy. The share button, it literally give you options. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, video shorts could be shared. Direct message could be shared. All you do is hit the little Instagram button and click down the list that is given to you. I need y'all support. I need y'all support and engagement to help my channel grow. Thank you, No Justice. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you so much for that. And yeah, y'all, stay happy, stay blessed, and stay healthy. Drink your water and mind your business, okay? With that being said, y'all, I'm going to see you in the next video. I love y'all so very much. And yeah, stay happy, y'all. I don't know what to say. I honestly don't know how to end this video because I'm like, wow, this man's really going to jail for 30 years. How do y'all really feel about this? Let me know down in the comments below. And with that being said, peace, love, and blessings, y'all. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Thursday morning. And you know what? Check back on my channel today. I'm going to have a video posted for y'all. It's a surprise, though. But just know a video is coming. A video is coming. So make sure you come back tonight to check out my videos, because I will have another one for y'all tonight. And yeah, I love y'all so much. Stay happy, stay blessed, stay safe. Bye, y'all.